All right, so these are the notes for those of you who missed them. So I'll start with the warm-up. So you can see it right here. Again, I always draw a line at the equal sign, separates the two sides. Here's my variable. I locate it. It's m. And then it's a positive 12 on that side. So that's why I circle it to see what side I'm working on and then what two numbers I need to get rid of. In this case, it's just the one number. So I'm going to get rid of the positive 12 by doing the opposite, subtracting 12 from both sides. It's not a very good 12. Okay. And then again, positive 12, negative 12 equals 0. The m gets brought down, and m equals a positive 10, a negative 12 is a negative 2. And that's how you do that first one. So go ahead and do number 2, and I'll be right back. Okay, so as you can see, I already did number 2, and that should have given you should have at least tried it on your own, paused it and tried it. Okay, so as you can see, I've done number 2. You should have at least paused the video and tried it. There's the answer again. So I circled the G. It's a -9 that's next to it on the same side as the equal sign, so we're going to get rid of that one. Okay, now on number 3, the -7 and the Y are being multiplied to each other. So to undo the multiplying, we would divide. So I'm going to divide both sides by -7. And I do -7 because I need my answer to be a positive. A -7 divided by -7 will become +1. And that's my goal. And then -91 divided by 7 is 13. And again, I did this with a calculator earlier. So you can always go and buy a calculator. So negative divided by a negative is positive. And that's a 13. It's not written very well. I'll have to get used to writing with my hand. Okay, now you try number 4. So do the opposite. Remember, it's A divided by 9. What would be the opposite of the division? And that's a 9. Try it. Pause it and try it. Okay, so as you can see, again, I've done it by myself. I multiplied both sides by 9. The opposite of division is multiplying, so I multiplied. Don't forget these cancel out and become 1. I times -4 and +9, and I got a -36. So A equals -36. All right, so now go ahead and try number 5. It's the same as number 4, and then I'll come back with the answer. Pause it. Okay, once again, I'm going to write this the way I prefer. So 1/3 x is the same as x divided by 3, equaling 10. Okay, so again, the opposite of division, because it's x divided by 3, is multiplication. So like I was saying, I'm going to multiply by 3. I already did. I took a little pause. Multiplied by 3, and x equals 10. Right, so on 6 and 8 and 7, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys do those by yourself. Don't be afraid to try it. Remember, when you have a negative, you're going to multiply by a negative. Okay, because again, it's -k divided by 5 equals 12. You have to get rid of that negative somehow, so the only way to do it is to multiply by a negative. Off to the side, to get rid of fractions, multiply by the denominator. So 5's in the denominator, we're going to multiply by it. And again, on number 8, be careful of the negative sign. Okay, I'll come back and do solving two-step equations, finishing the notes. All right. And then the last one at the bottom of the page, notice that the variable's on the other side of the equation. So here's my variable. This is where we locate it. I have a positive 9 and a negative 4. I need to figure out which one I'm going to do first. I'm always going to add or subtract the constant first. 9 is the constant because it doesn't have the variable. So I'm going to add or subtract it first. So I'm going to subtract it from both sides. Okay, and then 13 minus 9 is 4. I'm going to bring down the negative 4x. Okay, and then I need to get rid of the 4. It's multiplying x, so I'm going to divide a negative divided by a positive. This is negative. This one is positive. Is going to be a negative. So to fix it, because I don't want my x to be negative, I have to make sure I divide by the negative 4. So then negative 4 divided by negative 4 is 1. And then here I have positive 4 divided by negative 4 gives me negative 1. And that's the answer for that one. At school.